You've probably heard the word nutrition a million times, but what does it actually mean? Today, we're going to go way beyond just eating your greens and actually look at the incredible process that's happening inside your body, like right now.
I mean, really think about it. You take a bite of an apple or a sandwich or whatever, and then what? Where does it go? How does that piece of food turn into the actual energy you're using to listen to me right now? That's the amazing journey we are about to follow. So, first things first, let's get on the same page. What even is nutrition? Well, I can tell you this, it's a whole lot more than just the food on your plate.
Okay, so if we're going by the book, our source material defines nutrition as the science of food and its relationship with health. The two words to really focus on there are science and relationship. So it's not just a bunch of random rules, right? It's the actual study of how what we eat has a direct effect on how our bodies function.
But here's the cool part. Yes, it's a science, for sure, but it's also a story. It's the story of how your body takes whatever you give it and transforms it into, well, into you. And that brings us to the main event, the food-to-fuel journey. Our source calls this a dynamic process, which is a perfect description, and it all happens in 6 key steps. Let's break it down.
All right, here is the roadmap. It all starts with step 1, consumption. Pretty straightforward, right? You eat the food. Then digestion kicks in. Think of this like your body's own expert demolition crew, breaking everything down into smaller, usable pieces. Next up, and this is so important, is absorption. This is where your body reaches in and grabs all the good stuff, the nutrients. We're talking about the big ones, like carbs for instant energy, and proteins and fats for building and repair. But also all those micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals that keep all the tiny engines in your body running just right. After that, we have distribution. This is like an amazing internal delivery service, where your blood carries those nutrients to every single cell that needs them. Then comes the real magic, utilization. This is the moment that food becomes function. It's when your muscles use protein to get stronger, or your brain uses carbs to fire off thoughts. And finally, step 6 is disposal. Your body is super efficient, so it cleans up and gets rid of anything it doesn't need. It's this perfect, continuous cycle.
The source text just summarizes this whole thing perfectly, calling it a dynamic process. That phrase is everything. This isn't something that happens once in a while. It's a constant, moving, living system that is always working for you.
Just let that sink in for a second. This entire 6-step journey, it never ever stops. It's happening inside you as we speak. It's the engine that's running the whole show 24/7 without you even having to think about it.
So we've walked through the whole process, the how of it all. But how does this connect back to our health? Let's close that loop.
Let's rewind for a second to that very first definition. Nutrition is the science of food and its relationship with health. We've just gone deep on the how, that 6-step process, but now we get to the why.
And this, right here, is the biggest takeaway of all. That journey is the relationship. That constant 6-step process we just mapped out, that is the living, breathing relationship between the food you eat and the state of your health. It's not just an idea, it's a physical, nonstop reality inside your body. So, I'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. If nutrition isn't just a meal you ate, but a constant, dynamic journey that's happening inside you every single second, how are you supporting that journey? What are you giving that incredible system to work with? Definitely something to think about.